Is the Yonaguni Monument a lost city from a forgotten civilization, or just a trick of nature? Join Ancient Chronicles HD as we dive into Japan's underwater enigma to uncover its secrets. Hit subscribe and let's explore this ancient history mystery together. In 1986, diver Kihachiro Aratake stumbled upon a massive stone structure off Yonaguni Island in Japan's Ryukyu archipelago, a remote spot known for hammerhead shark migrations. This find, dubbed the Yonaguni Monument, sparked global debate. Is it a natural formation or a man-made relic? Let's dive into the evidence to find out. The monument is colossal, 50 meters long, 20 meters wide, and 27 meters tall, like a 9-story building lurking 5 to 10 meters underwater. Its flat terraces, sharp right angles, and broad platforms suggest human craftsmanship. Divers have spotted channels carved into the rock, some resembling pathways or moats, and a haunting face-like carving with discernible eyes and a mouth, fueling speculation about its origins. Other features include what appear to be staircases and triangular depressions, which some interpret as tool marks or structural supports. These elements, combined with the monument's symmetry, make it hard to dismiss as mere geology. Could this be a clue to a lost civilization? The Ryukyu Islands have a rich history. Prehistoric settlements date back to 10,000 BCE, evidenced by shell mounds and stone tools from the Jomon period. The Ryukyu Kingdom from the 15th to 19th centuries was a maritime trade hub connecting Japan, China, and Southeast Asia with goods like sulfur and turmeric. Yet, no local legends or records mention a submerged structure near Yonaguni. This absence is puzzling. If the monument is man-made, it might predate recorded history, submerged by rising seas after the last ice age, around 12,000 to 6,000 years ago, when global sea levels rose by up to 120 meters. Geologists argue the monument is natural, shaped by the Ryukyu Islands' volatile tectonics. The region lies where the Philippine Sea Plate subducts under the Eurasian Plate, causing frequent earthquakes and tsunamis. The monument's sandstone and mudstone erode easily, fracturing into straight lines that mimic human cuts. The Sani-Nudai geosite on Yonaguni's cliffs shows similar natural terraces, formed by wave action and tectonic stress. Dr. Robert Schoch, renowned for his work on the Great Sphinx, visited the site in the 1990s and concluded it's primarily a natural formation. He cites the lack of artifacts, pottery, tools, or human remains, as evidence suggesting any human-like features are coincidental or minimally modified by ancient people. Marine geologist Masaki Kimura, however, is convinced it's man-made. After over 20 years of study, he highlights the monument's precision, symmetrical terraces, a loop road encircling the structure, and twin megaliths that appear deliberately placed. He points to tool marks, the face-like carving, and what he calls a stadium-like area with tiered seating as signs of human work. Kimura initially dated the site to 10,000 years ago, when sea levels were lower, but later revised this to 2,000 to 3,000 years ago, based on stable sea level data, suggesting an advanced culture built it before a seismic event submerged it. His findings challenge conventional timelines, as no known Ryukyu culture from that period had such engineering prowess. Underwater archaeologist Wolfgang Wölfel proposes a hybrid theory. The monument could be a natural formation enhanced by ancient humans, perhaps as a ceremonial platform. This explains the structured features without requiring a full city. The absence of artifacts supports this, as sacred sites often lack domestic debris. Wölfel notes similar practices in ancient Japan, where natural rock formations were shaped for spiritual purposes, like the megalithic structures of the Kofun period. Recent research adds depth to the mystery. In 2023, University of Tokyo scientists used advanced sonar to create a 3D map revealing hidden channels under sediment. Some interpret these as irrigation systems or moats, typical of human settlements, while others attribute them to natural erosion. A 2024 geological study confirmed the monument's sandstone matches nearby cliffs, supporting the natural theory, but the channel's grid-like pattern remains contentious. A 2007 Pacific Science Congress study suggested a massive earthquake around 2,500 years ago submerged the site, aligning with Kimura's revised timeline. This event, possibly a tsunami, could explain the monument's preservation, as underwater environments often protect structures from surface erosion. Divers are drawn to Yonaguni's accessible 5 to 10 meter depth and clear waters, though strong currents require guided tours. The terraces, channels, and face-like carving feel like a portal to the past. The hammerhead shark migrations nearby add intrigue. Some speculate ancient inhabitants revered these creatures, possibly using the site for rituals tied to their seasonal presence. This theory, while unproven, aligns with Pacific cultures that venerated marine life, like the shark-worshipping traditions of the ancient Chamorro in Guam. The Yonaguni Monument shares parallels with other submerged sites. The Bimini Road in the Bahamas with its aligned stones, and Dwarka in India with confirmed artifacts are linked to post-Ice Age sea level rises. Unlike Dwarka, Yonaguni lacks definitive artifacts, making it a tougher puzzle. The Ryukyu Kingdom's trade networks suggest cultural exchanges with China and Southeast Asia, but no direct link to the monument exists. A 2010s claim by linguist K. Schildman proposed Paleo-Sanskrit inscriptions on stone bars near the site, hinting at ties to ancient India. This theory, though intriguing, lacks peer-reviewed support and is considered speculative. Diver reports of an internal ramp-like structure, unverified but persistent, suggest a complex interior, similar to the Great Pyramid's internal ramps, which could indicate advanced engineering if confirmed. Geologically, the monument's sandstone formed 20 million years ago, shaped by tectonic shifts and erosion. Its symmetry challenges natural explanations, and the face-like carving might be pareidolia, our tendency to see patterns, or deliberate art. The cardinal alignment of its terraces, noted by Kimura, mirrors ceremonial sites like Stonehenge, suggesting astronomical significance. Nearby Iseki Point, a cliff formation with similar angular cuts, is less preserved due to air exposure, implying the monument's submersion protected its features. Another lesser-known detail is the Turtle Rock, a nearby formation resembling a carved animal, which Kimura argues is man-made, though geologists attribute it to natural weathering. Additionally, small stone tablets with etched symbols found by divers in the 1990s have been debated as possible writing or decorative marks, but their authenticity remains unconfirmed due to limited study. The monument's cultural impact is undeniable. It's featured in documentaries, books, and games, with shows like Ancient Aliens suggesting extraterrestrial origins, claims unsupported by evidence. Its allure lies in its ambiguity, reminding us that the ocean, covering 70% of Earth, hides countless secrets. For history lovers, Yonaguni represents a challenge to conventional narratives, pushing us to rethink human history's timeline. Further context comes from global submerged archaeology. Sites like the Cosquer Cave in France, with prehistoric art submerged 37 meters underwater, show how sea level rises hid ancient sites. Yonaguni's lack of artifacts could stem from its function, perhaps a quarry or ritual platform, not a settlement. The Ryukyu Island's Jomon-era tools, made of obsidian, suggest early technological skill, but no such tools have been linked to the monument. A 2019 study in marine geology noted that Yonaguni's sandstone erodes in distinct layers, creating step-like formations naturally, yet the monument's uniformity stands out. Kimura's team also found what they call a sunken arch, a curved stone structure nearby, which they argue is too precise for nature, though critics say it's a collapsed boulder. The monument's preservation raises questions. Submerged sites often escape surface erosion, but Yonaguni's sharp edges suggest minimal marine growth, possibly due to strong currents. A 2021 oceanographic study suggested these currents, driven by the Kuroshio current, may have kept sediment from burying the site, preserving its features. This could support Kimura's timeline, as a recent submersion would limit coral incrustation. Conversely, the lack of marine life buildup might indicate a younger site, complicating the prehistoric narrative. For history buffs, the Yonaguni Monument is a puzzle that blends science, speculation, and adventure. Its cardinal alignment, potential ritual use, and mysterious carvings invite comparisons to other ancient wonders, like the submerged ruins of Thonis Heracleion in Egypt. While Japan's Agency for Cultural Affairs hasn't recognized it as an archaeological site, ongoing dives and future tech, like underwater drones, could uncover new clues. Will they finally solve this enigma? So, is the Yonaguni Monument a natural wonder, a lost city, or a mix of both? Geologists favor nature, Kimura sees human genius, and Wolfel suggests collaboration. For now, no new finds have settled the debate, but the ocean holds more secrets. If this dive into Yonaguni's enigma has hooked you, give us a thumbs up and share with fellow history buffs. Comment your theory, natural formation or ancient city. Subscribe to Ancient Chronicles HD and hit the bell for more mysteries. Tell us what to explore next, Bimini Road, Dwarka, or something else? Let's keep unraveling the past together.